Good morning, everybody. It is day, sorry, I almost dropped my kickstart, 16 of my meeting, and I'm heading down to get this done. This will conclude my last full week of these. Next week I have my last two, but I haven't yet to have less than 3 in a week since I started this whole project, so let's get this week done.
Alright, so as promised, I'm going to show you what these ice packs look like. So I had 4 options to see what was going to happen. This one is cornstarch. It's more like a gel pack. It's just cornstarch, frozen. Cornstarch doesn't freeze. It's easy and cold. This one's dish soap, same deal. More like a gel pack. This one didn't mix as well as I thought it was going to, but it was vinegar and water. Looks like the vinegar stayed separate. Still kind of slushy, but the water is kind of frozen. And then this one is salt and water. And this one seems to be the best, because it's almost frozen, but it's still got the flex to it. So I think I'm going to use these. And maybe these. This one might be a failed attempt. Alright, so I'm about to get changed. And I told you guys I had something for you today. It was not the ice packs. It is that we are going to, well, I am going to a cast preview of the Disney Skyliners. We're going to check those out and see what that's all about and give you a review. Alright, so we showed up for our reservation, and the Skyliners are down at the moment. They said that they might be up around like 2-ish, so we're going to keep checking. I'm going to see if they're going to come back up. But with that being said, I've got a lot of other stuff to do around the house, so we came back, and I'm going to start working on that stuff. Chore number 1, make the bed with new bedding, including our magic carpet comforter. Guest room bed is now Aladdin themed.
Hey guys, I am back from my meeting. It is 4 o'clock. This one got done a little bit earlier, and I don't have to drive anywhere. I just get to come back to my room, and it's still light out. That means I have like 7 hours to get stuff done, and I couldn't be more excited. So I came back to my room, and there's this cute little box. Let me show you. This cute little box was on my bed, and I was like, what is that? It kind of looks like a phone case. So I tried to open it, and the struggle was real. Let's see, how did I open it? I barely opened it. Oh, there we go. And it's like cute little chocolates. Well, the struggle. Let's see if I can do this way. Well, I broke the box, but you can see now that there's chocolates inside. How cute is that? I've never seen that before. But yeah, thanks, Marriott.
Alright, so we are at Hollywood Studios, and we are here to ride the Skyliner, because this is where they have the cast members getting on. We're going to be able to take multiple lines and kind of ride around, so I'm going to try to do as many as we can and kind of see what everything looks like when we get to different stations and different hubs and stuff like that. But here we go. So this is the handicap loading zone, so it's stationary, and then it links back up here. There's the turnaround.
We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
Alright, so that is a pretty smooth ride. It was pretty quick. We're at Caribbean Beach right now. That's the hub for all of the Skyliner lines, so it's the only place you can get to from Hollywood Studios. So I think right now we're going to probably go towards Epcot, see which one we can go to. Alright, so the Epcot line is like super long, so I think we're going to Art of Animation. Alright, so we got a solo one this time, so let's talk. Alright, here we go, take off! So the Epcot line was super long, so we got on a different one, but this ride is super smooth. Takeoff and landing have a little bit of rumble to it, but everything else seems to be pretty smooth. Ventilation, A+. These are all ventilated up here, so the wind is just kind of coursing through, keeping it nice and cool, because it's still about 85, 86 degrees outside, so it can still be a little hot, but here we go. So we've been in 2 wraps so far, and it's hard to see out of the wraps on the camera because of the dots, but you can still see out without the camera. It looks fine, but with the camera it kind of focuses on the dots. So hopefully we get one where I can kind of film where we can get the ride without this. But we're going over the water for Art of Animation. Every time you go over one of the poles, there's a little bit of rumble too, especially because we're going so fast. I think it also wasn't going very fast because that line had an issue. We had a delay in the line. So I think right now we're on a clean line. It's just going. But yeah, we're over the water now. Ooh, this one is bumpy. So, here we go. Big takeoff. So yeah, over the water here is real bumpy. I think the wind is just not blocked as much. But this is a really smooth ride. I'm really impressed. This is no wrap on this one, so we got some preview. Alright, so this was down for like 4 hours this morning, so it's pretty busy. I'm going to Epcot at least, so it's going to take us a minute to get on this one. right, that was clearly the longest ride that we have to do, going from Riviera to Epcot. When the car stopped, it got real hot in there. There's really no airflow, but if it was a windy day, it'd be okay. But we're getting back on, so we can go back to the car, well, at least the studios. Yeah. Alright, so initial review, about the same as a bus or the monorail or whatever kind of transportation you take. There's going to be technical difficulties, there's going to be some bumps along the way, but it's a nice smooth ride. It seems quick, it seems pretty efficient, they get people on and off pretty quick. I can't wait to see what happens. They definitely have to stop every time they get a wheelchair or handicapped one on the track. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when they're at capacity and they're running, just having to get ECVs and wheelchairs on and off of the track and stuff like that. So we'll see how efficient that runs. That might bog things down a little bit, but other than that, it seems like a pretty efficient system. Even in some pretty decent sized lines, we didn't have to wait that long. We fit 10 people on a regular one and 6 people in a handicap one, so capacity is still pretty high. Temperature, a little brutal when the sun's out, but as when you're moving, it's okay. No worse than a boat. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more when I get home.
All right, so final thoughts on the gondolas. Solid mode of transportation. Not faster than any other mode of transportation though, so you'll have to take that into account. Can get kind of hot. But yeah, it was a different experience. It was fun. It'll be a good way to divide some of the traffic when we're in busy season. Overall, solid addition. But with that, I'm going to go to bed. So see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! What did he say?